I want to say, 'cause there's something between us anyway. I might not be the right one, it might not be the right time, but there's something about us I've got to do, some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life. I miss you more than anyone in my life. I love you more than anyone in Mais je sais que je devrais pas, mais qu'est-ce que tu veux? J'y peux rien. C'est pas le bon moment, mais bon, il faut que je te dise, parce que j'en peux plus.
She'll only come out at night, lean and hungry, tight. Nothing is new, seen it here before. Watching and waiting, oh, she's sitting with you, but her eyes around the door. So many have paid to see what you think is one for free. This woman is wild, she can't tame him by the perfect jaguar heart. Money's the matter, if you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes.
Here she comes.
She's a man eater. I wouldn't if I were you. I seen what she can do. She's deadly, man. She could really rip your world apart. Mind over matter. Oh, the beauty is there, but the beast is in your heart. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater. chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. She'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. Good morning and welcome to Dave. You motherfuckers are lucky. Mersh is taking 4 days off. I was gonna take today off, and I didn't. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna get up this morning. I'm gonna do it. So listen, ain't gonna be the best show. I'm gonna be fun with you right now. Ain't gonna be the best show. I was actually planning on taking a day off, but I was like, you know what? Then I'm gonna have a show today, and I might as well fucking do something for my friends. So here I am. Stuck in the middle with you. Here I am. I'm going to put on a mediocre show.
Hi, it's me, Tom.
Kind of phone it in. Look at that. I'm pulling up prep now because I didn't even do that. I honestly was not even thinking of doing a show. And I did one, and here I am. So it's Friday, and all I want is for you to thank me profusely from the bottom of your hearts of how giving I am, what a great person I am. That's it. That's all I want. All I want is your love and your adoration and pretty much anything, whatever it takes. All right? I'm in a crabby mood because they announced in Orlando starting Saturday at 12 p.m., you have to wear a mask to be outside. We didn't have to do that through the whole thing, but now we do. Now we have to wear a mask when you're outside in Orlando. $2 for the mediocre performance. Well, thank you. So I'm already fucking kind of crabby about that, to be honest with you. We fucking Orlando, exactly. So now you have to fucking wear a mask when you're outside in Orlando, and it's fucking hella gay. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Doing shit backwards. Oh, there's more cases because more people are testing. Shut the fuck up. The death rates are down. Stop it. Royce, I was going to kill myself if you didn't do a show today. You proved that there is a God. Okay, let's not overdo it. Now you're overdoing. See, now I can tell that you're overdoing it. In public, in general. Yeah, outside. If you're outside, you have to wear a mask in Orlando. Not in a store. Nothing like that. Now you have to fucking wear them. It's fucking gay. I mean, I'm not going to wear one. So I guess arrest me. I mean, that's my take. It's like, I guess you could arrest me. I mean, if you want to take me to jail for not wearing a mask, I'm not going to wear one. I refuse. I fucking would be outside and wear a mask. You can suck my cock. I ain't doing it. Just say you're protesting, you get a pass. I guess. We throw a brick through a window. It's just dumb. All of this is so stupid. Now, after all of this, now we're going to go, we wear masks in Orlando. No, I don't feel like it. Fuck these people. Really sick of it. So yeah, a little cranky about that. I'll be honest with you. Not very happy about it. Let's see here. What the fuck? I closed that by mistake. Sorry. Look, like I said, I wasn't even planning on doing it. So it's gonna be a very lax show. Just so you know, that's what it's gonna be today. Okay. Wear a Bane mask. I have one. I guess I could. I do. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Let's check out the fucking donations. See what we got. Oh, come on, Frozen.
Whoa! Look at that.
One more for the week.
You know, I did a show, and the least thing that you could have done was just fucking be nice to me and not torture me. Oh, God, the audio quality's terrible.
I know you're in pain. I'm tired of the way things are. I'm tired of the way things been. It should have never ever been this way. And now it's just another day. Corruption on the streets, innocent black lives being taken by police.
God.
It's such a shame to see, yeah. All these tragedies here and there, and the people in power, they go.
All right, how about a pop filter, not a Radio Shack mic, lady? Jesus Christ.
Whoa! Look at that.
Eat Shackles motherfucker.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Hole. What else?
Whoa! Look at that.
Thank you for the show. No media.
Oh, thanks. Oh, and there's okay. The other one was under $3. Didn't go through. Someone said I missed Mersh already. Thank you. Thank you. I do have my. I should wear my hat alpha male mask out in public, right? I really should. So Variety, the well, not news, but fucking gossip rag. Variety came out with a little article that I'd like to share. I think you guys are going to love it. The article is 10 problematic films that could use warning labels. It's now widely accepted that despite being a beloved classic, Gone with the Wind needs an explanation of how its context when it's screened or TV. No, it doesn't. But it's not widely accepted. It's not. Is it widely accepted that Gone with the Wind needs an explanation? So people can't get the context of the movie and understand what it's about. Why would it need an explanation? I already off to a shitty start. Variety. Off to a shitty start. HBO Max says it will eventually restore the Oscar-winning film to the service, but with a context and framing, it starts. But Hollywood's vaults are filled with movies that could benefit from an example, an explainer or disclaimer about outdated depictions of race. So, you're too stupid to understand times were different. Hollywood needs to force feed you and let you know that times were different. They need to tell you that it was a different time. You can't do that on your own. Like, let me tell you something. Please, but do it for every movie because we're all stupid. If you're going to make a new fucking Wild West movie, an Old West movie, please at the beginning let me know that there was no cars and that's why they were on horses. Because I'm not going to be able to process that because I'm an idiot. No, let me know. All right? Please, I need you to remind me. I need to know because I'll be like, why aren't they using cars? I'm a moron. That would just, guys, please let me know. The films most often cited as racist, of course, are Birth of a Nation, nice. Song of the South, nice. But the range problematic films is wide, including Breakfast at Tiffany's. Mickey Rooney's stereotyping role of a Japanese man is hilarious, but they're said appalling. West Side Story, Puerto Ricans shown almost only as gang members. But no, that's not a... Puerto Ricans shown only as gang... That's not true. They didn't show every Puerto Rican in the world. Those Puerto Ricans were in a gang. That's like watching 300 and saying, Greek people were shown mostly as soldiers. Well, not all of them were, but the ones in fucking the ones in the fucking army were. Like, it's. Why am I getting so mad? I don't know, man. What am I mad at a list? Of course I am. I have to be. Like, this is the gayest thing in the world. Puerto Ricans are mostly shown as gang members. 1995 slave owner drama Mandingo, jaw-dropping and apparently aimed at the KKK demographic. All films should be viewed with a critical eye, but that doesn't mean banning them. These films represent the era which they were made. At the start, there are 10 films that need to be presented with a disclaimer. Okay, so these are films that need to be presented with a disclaimer. You ready? I bet you that some of these you'll guess and some of these you'll have no idea. First one, 1971, Dirty Harry. Lieutenant Harry Callan of the San Francisco Police Department is determined to uphold the law. If he has to break the rules, it started a craze for movies about maverick cops who get the job done by following their own instincts rather than the law. The film mocks liberal judges and do-gooders, and the villain claims police brutality, planting a seed that such charges are fake and moves to get sympathy. So, Dirty Harry, because it's a cop. You can't make a fictional movie where there's a rogue cop. Next one. You sitting down? Forrest Gump, 1994. Forrest Gump was made by intelligent people, won 6 Oscars, and is beloved by many. While the film is condescending to anyone with a disability, Vietnam vets, and people with AIDS. Among others, it's actually hostile to protesters, activists, and counterculture. How is it hostile with people with disability? Lieutenant Dan Ark is is quite the opposite. Forrest shows him that even though he lost his legs, he could still live a good life. Vietnam vets, how was it hostile to Vietnam vets? Vietnam vets will tell you that's kind of how Vietnam was. People with AIDS, how was it hostile with people with AIDS? She was the bitch who got AIDS. So we have to protect people who fucking get AIDS. And by the way, not even like being born with AIDS, that's terrible or whatever, but like what fucking Jenny did, like we have to protect her. That's a protected group now. And the people with AIDS is the problem, not the fact that she didn't come back to Forrest until she had AIDS. But the best part about this is, among others, it's actually hostile to protesters, activists, and counterculture. How is it hostile? They show protesters, and as a matter of fact, one of the biggest scenes in the movie is quite the opposite. Forrest Gump, in his fucking army uniform, shows up and he talks about how war is bad in front of the protesters. And it sends, I'm sorry, but if these people even watch the movie, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? And by the way, I don't want to fucking hear words hostile to counterculture, because let's be realistic here. Counterculture now is fucking wanting to watch the Always Sunny episodes with black. That's counterculture. Counterculture is quite the opposite. Counterculture is saying, hey man, maybe we need to fix the police force, but we shouldn't fucking disband them. That's counterculture. Look at the corporations. Look at all the fucking TV. That's counterculture. Counterculture is, hey man, maybe kids under 18 shouldn't get sex changes. That's counterculture. So if anything, who's really hostile to counterculture? Mindset Overhaul, 2008 Gran Torino. Tight story about the importance of family community, except Clint Eastwood spends an hour and a half calling everyone gooks, spics, and dago wops. It's really good, actually. As a bonus, lovable title character Nathan Bedford Forrest was named after his grandfather, the first Grand Wizard of the KKK. But that was the whole point. The whole point of the movie was Forrest Gump was named after one of the Grand Wizards of the KKK, and even throughout coming up to that upbringing, his best friend became you fucking cherry-picking motherfuckers. His best friend became a black fucking guy who loved shrimp and named his company after him. So what in the fucking world are you talking about? I swear to God, they completely missed the entire message of Forrest Gump. They missed the entire message. Who wrote this article? Tim Gray. See who the fuck you are, Tim Gray. Senior VP for Variety. He was co-producer of the documentary Bofo, whatever that was. Next movie. You ready? I told you guys, you're not going to guess a lot of these. Next movie. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You heard me. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984. Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are generally compassionate filmmakers, but this film went a little too far. Look at this. One of the best movies of all time. Well, as far as Gump's another one, of the Dirty Harry. As a matter of fact, we're going through a bunch of best movies of all time. One of the best movies went a little bit too far. Because that's what you want when a good movie. You want a director that doesn't push the boundaries. You want a director that kind of stays there and makes sure he's virtue signaling. Because that makes for good movies, right? Like, that's what makes a good movie. I hate this guy. Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are generally compassionate filmmakers, but this film went a little too far in trying to replicate the mood of 1930s action serials. Like those old movies, the exotic villains are portrayed as primitive, bloodthirsty foreigners, resulting in negative stereotype depictions of Indians and Hindu customs. But that was the point. That was the point of Indiana Jones. They was an homage to those old black and white movies. And not all Indians and Hindus are bloodthirsty, but some are. Like, there's some bad. That's the thing I don't get. There could be Indians that are bad guys. Like, how is that? Are you saying they're not? Because the implication here is is that all Indians are good and there's no bad ones. That's not really implied in the movie. I remember that there is good Indians that help Indiana Jones. I remember watching it. He fights Nazis in the movie. Does that imply that all white people are Nazis? Because that's the same assumption you're making. Isn't that the same? Am I wrong here? Or isn't that the same assumption that they're making, is that all white people are Nazis? My dad is a Vietnam vet and was offended by Forrest Gump only because he got shot in the buttocks and didn't get ice cream for it. It's very funny. Chuck E. Cheese, good morning. Hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you. Nazis were in the first, but fine, whatever. Indiana Jones, the one with the Nazis, is that implying that all of them are Nazis? This is fucking retarded. Fucking ridiculous. Let me see here. Sorry, I gotta calm down. I'm getting really angry. The next one is a movie from 2016. I've never seen this movie. Maybe you have, but I'm going to read it anyway so you guys know. Me Before You. This is the least iconic film of the list, but it's worth listing because it's also insensitive. Me Before You is a romance about a man, Sam Claflin, who becomes paralyzed after an accident and falls in love with a new companion, Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones. He urges her to live her life to her fullest instead of living half a life with him. So he kills himself, presenting the idea that suicide is better than life with a disability. You could suck my dick. You are the ones that were pushing for suicide. You are the ones that say, you are the ones that were defending Dr. Kevorkian. You are the ones that are with Sweden about being able to end your life. You are the ones pushing that narrative. And then a movie comes out and they do it, and then you go, oh, I fucking can't believe this did that. The next one is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've watched pretty much every Tarantino movie. I haven't seen this one yet. I might watch it this weekend. Quentin Tarantino is adored by cinemaphile stars. Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt is charismatic and talented, so it's easy to overlook the film's regressive message. Regressive message. It's about two middle-aged white guys who long for the old days in Hollywood. In other words, make Hollywood great again. No, that's not, but that's... sorry. The film is set in 1969, nice, when some Americans felt the status quo was being threatened by minorities, hippies, and newly liberated women. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, you're right. The status quo is being affected by minorities, hippies, and newly liberated women. Flash forward to 2019, 2020, and these are the people making these lists shitting on Hollywood in tremendous movies. So I don't know, maybe were they right? I'm asking. I'm not saying they were. From the controversial depiction of Bruce Lee, one of Hollywood's rare Asian stars, the fact that black people seem non-existent and the Mexicans, as they're called in the film, are car valets or waitresses. But if you go to LA, Mexicans are car valets and waiters. Is that wrong? Because it's true. Tarantino's film seems to have several blind spots, and Charles Manson's white supremacist agenda is ignored. Nothing is ever good enough for these people. Nothing will ever be good enough for them. Please, you're never going to win. You're never going to win. They don't just want you to change what you do moving forward, okay? They don't want you to make, which I disagree with this too, but let's just play devil's advocate. They don't want you to today go, you know what? I'll be different from now on. They don't want that. What they want you to do is they want to take away the things that have already happened. The George Washington Monument that was taken down yesterday, every movie that you've ever liked, everything you ever sat down and had an enjoyable anything that you've ever enjoyed that they don't approve of, they want to take it away from you. You can't like Indiana Jones. You can't like Forrest Gump. You can't. Not without knowing that there's bad things in the movie. That's right, Hollywood. You tell us that there's bad things in the movie. I mean, even though you're the one that made the movies, you tell us that there's bad things in the movies. We as people cannot figure it out on our fucking own. We can't figure it out on our own. You want to say, ooh, whitewash history. You want to completely erase history. You not only want to be apologized to, you want us not to be able to enjoy things that have already happened, regardless of what fucking context they're in. Regardless of any context that they're in, you're not allowed to enjoy things anymore. It is racist and it is wrong, and you're wrong for watching you're not allowed to watch Forrest Gump and not feel bad about things in the movie. Like you're not allowed to watch Indiana Jones without having guilt. You have to watch every movie on this list. You can watch it, but you have to feel guilt. Like you can't just watch it and enjoy the film for being a fictional film for being a film. You have to watch the movie with guilt in, because you're not allowed to have a moment without being guilty. You're not allowed to watch a movie without being guilty. You're not allowed to watch a YouTube show without being guilty. You're not allowed to fucking go to the store without being guilty. You're not allowed to go to sleep without being guilty. You're not allowed to fucking take a phone call without being guilty. You're not allowed to take a shit without being guilty. You're not. You cannot do anything without being guilty. Next movie on this fucking gay list is The Children's Hour. Based on a play by liberal activist Lillian Hellman, this drama tackled a once tabooed subject. Two teachers, Shirley MacLaine and Audrey Hepburn, are horrified when a bratty student accuses them of being lesbians. Eventually, one of the teachers weepingly confesses that she does have lesbian feelings and then does something that's presented as inevitable. She kills herself. The film is set in the tone for depictions of LGBT people for decades, showing them as self-loathing, pitiable, and perverted. No! That film is how difficult, it was quite the opposite. The message of the film is how difficult it was to be a lesbian back then, and many gay and lesbian people felt trapped and felt like they couldn't come out. That was the point of the film, you stupid fucking moron. You fucking dumb idiot. Quentin Mullins, they take our movies and entertainment, but they will never take Daz. Viva la Daz. The Searchers, 1956. This is the John Wayne film. John Wayne plays Civil War veteran on the Confederate side. And I got to show you something. They wrote John Wayne plays a Civil War veteran, and then the on the Confederate side is in parentheses with an exclamation point. On the Confederate side? Because I don't know if you know this, guys, but there were actual Civil War vets after the war on the Confederate side. Isn't that crazy? You would think that they didn't. Do you want those? You're not allowed to tell those sides of the stories. You could only tell the side of the story that's good and virtuous. You can't make a movie about the wrong side in a war. John played Civil War veteran on the Confederate side who goes on a 5-year search for his niece who was kidnapped by the Comanches. Wayne's character, Ethan Edwards, is an unapologetic racist who sees all Native Americans as less than human. Revered director John Ford created a physically beautiful film that was inspired an ongoing debate. Fans see The Searcher as a sober study of bigotry. Detractors see it as impossible to overlook the fact that Native Americans are depicted as savages or comical, whatever you think. Searchers is the epitome of problematic film and should be screened with discretion. The epitome of problematic film. Native Americans didn't live in teepees then. That was a lie. They weren't. They didn't do that. They didn't walk around without shirts on and put war paint on. They didn't do. That's a lie. That's so things that didn't happen. Those are things that didn't happen, so you're not allowed to talk about them, period. The next one on this list, The Silence of the Lambs. Of course, you know that movie, 1991. Alfred Hitchcock's 1960s Psycho pioneered the idea of cross-dressing killer, and an image that Hollywood was used frequently throughout the years, often with a surprise twist ending in the final scenes. Psycho says Norman Bates is not a transvestite. Similarly, Jonathan Deem's Best Picture winner takes pains to say that Buffalo Bill Ted Levine is not trans, but audience remember the women's makeup, his little poodle, and the fact that he tucks his male genitals away to look female. Viewers remember the line about fava beans, but it's doubtful they remember their clarification about. So just remember, folks, trans people can't ever be murderers or serial killers. That's what they're saying. That's what they're implying. And they didn't go far enough to say that he wasn't trans. Now, the whole point of that film is that he's killing women and he's obsessed with women and their skin so that he wants to be a woman. Not that he wants to be trans, but that he wants to wear their skin because he's a psychotic serial killer. And the Goodbye Horses scene is a great scene in a movie. It's disturbing. That's the whole point of it. It's supposed to disturb you. It's supposed to make you feel awkward. But what they're saying is that this is the point again. Remember, all black people can only be good. All Mexicans can only be good. There's no bad ones. All Indians can only be good. All white people are Nazis. And there's no such thing as bad trans people. They are virtuous. They are better than you. They are in every way greater than anything that you will ever believe, than everything you'll ever do, because they are on the political right side, because Pepsi is on their side. Because Wendy's is on their side. There's no such thing as trans serial killers, which in my mind doesn't that pander? Isn't that worse? Like if you are trans, watching John Wayne movies with my grandpa are some of my favorite memories. They don't let him take it from me either. It's what they're doing. What they're doing is even worse, right? Is saying like, so black people can't ever play the bad guys in movies. Trans peoples can't ever be the bad guys. Indians can't be the bad guy. They can only be good guys. Buffalo Bill, what's wrong with skin suits? Fucking Buffalo Bill in the chat. Nice. Holiday Inn, 1942. The film centers on a duo, Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire, who run a hotel that's only open for holidays. Thus, the film is revived frequently throughout the year. Some versions have cut the scene where Crosby mystifyingly sings Abraham in blackface. Hold on. So they've actually cut that version, is what they're saying. Hold on a second. Let's see here.
Are preachy, anxious holiday. So you have.
Oh, no. I don't want to see the New York Times thing. I want to see the Abraham scene. I want to see the Abraham scene without it. I'm looking. Somebody find me the Abraham scene from that Holiday Inn movie, please, because what I'm seeing is I'm just seeing a New York Times writer talk about it. I want to see that scene. I would have never looked for that scene on my own, but now you're making me look for it. Now I'm curious. Sings Abraham and Lincoln in blackface, celebrating Lincoln's birthday. It's one of a long line of Hollywood movies in which stars Joan Crawford, Judy Garland, Shirley Temple Astaire, and of course Al Jolson, to name a few, perform in blackface, and it's always been presented as a lark. I would love to see that. Crosby, let me see if I find it doing this way. You know I'm curious, right? Is this it? No, that's not it. I mean, I'm finding to be fair, I'm finding a lot of blackface stuff, but not the one that I want to find. I'm finding a lot of blackface stuff, but now this is the one that I want to find. I found some other ones that we're definitely going to play. Let's see here. What was there's one more movie. I'll find the blackface one in a second. True Lies, 1994. That's right. True Lies, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. James Cameron is a rare filmmaker, a brilliant storyteller, and a true visionary, but even a genius can make a misstep. According to you! The world doesn't think. I'm trying to think here. I mean this seriously. I'm trying to think of the movie True Lies, and I'm trying to think what the problem would have been. I tabbed away from it so I wouldn't read the whole thing. I'm trying to see if on my own I could figure this out. I don't know. It's not really sexism because the woman's empowered. The terrorism? Is it the terrorism? Oh, well, let's see. James Cameron's our filmmaker. The film is entertaining and has some terrific set pieces, but the Arab characters as religious fanatics or terrorists or both. So wait. Sorry. So it was terrorist. So wait a second. There is no such thing as Middle Eastern terrorists that have not only exist, but literally attacked our country. They don't exist. They just don't exist. There's no such thing as them. Why doesn't it let me fast forward? I think somebody found it for me. Is this it? I think somebody found it for me. Hold on, let me see here. Fast forward to the video about 1:30. Okay, so let's see. Well, this isn't the Abraham one, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is blackface, but it's not the Abraham one. I mean, unless it's another video here, but I'm not seeing it. I'm only seeing that one, and I'm seeing that. No, these doesn't seem to be like this doesn't seem to be the one. Yeah, no, this isn't it, guys. But thank you for trying. But that one is not it. I'm specifically looking for the Abraham scene in that movie. The New York Times videos has a clip at 150. Does it?
The Washington.
Is this really the only way you could watch this clip is with a fucking New York Times intro?
Number.
That's why we
Oh, here it is. Thank you, closer.
Blessed February day, Abraham.
Now, obviously, this kind of thing dates the film somewhat and makes it unpalatable to current sensitivities. But it's
No, it doesn't. Stop. Stop. Unpalatable? And fuck you. You don't determine what's unpalatable to me. Look, do I understand that it was fucking insulting? I do. In the same way Desi Arnaz fucking and I Love Lucy was insulting to Cuban people. But who gives a shit? Who cares? You want to see a fun one? Check out Judy Garland in 1938.
coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet cherry.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's full mammy. That is full mammy. Holy shit. And I don't want to hear it, fucking YouTube. This video's on your platform, and this is Judy Garland. I'm allowed to play Judy Garland videos, and this is already 1938, so this is fair use.
Coming for to carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from way down south, where the corn and potatoes used to grow. There's a great big elegant picture show, and my old Kentucky home is a French chateau, way down south in Dixie Swing.
That's But back then, that's what they did. I mean, look, I get it. Like, I get it. I understand why people wouldn't be happy about it. But so what? What are you going to do about it? It happened. But the thing is, it happened, right? We're going to pretend it didn't?
Oh, sweet.
Chico, I think we got something there.
I'll say we have.
Carry me home. Oh, I come from south, from the deep, deep south, where the fields of cotton just die with blight and the pappy reeds is.
Hey, whenever, like, some fucking just absolutely, because the people that really love Judy Garland that I've encountered in my life, the people that really, really love Judy Garland that I've encountered are usually super lefty SJW women, drama women, fucking drag queens love Judy Garland, lefty drama people love, the gays love Judy Garland. Anytime that they fucking start getting snippy with you and they like Judy Garland, just go, well, hey, what's your favorite Judy Garland? Go, what's my, oh, this is, and then just send him this. This is my favorite Judy Garland. Send him this. See what they say. Play them this video. Because I don't care. Like, this wouldn't affect me, you know? But play them this video. See what they say.
While with delight, while the Alabama mammy plays bridge all night, way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot. Come on, come on, come on, carry me home.
Just, I mean, this is a cartoonish depiction. This is a cartoonish depiction. Send her the video with the caption, "Iconic hero, Judy Garland."
Oh, I come from south.
Look at these guys laughing, make it even funnier to me.
Got this south in my mouth.
If I would have asked, who do you think had the most offensive depiction of blackface, like in the history of the world? I bet you that nobody would have picked Judy Garland, but here we are. Have you seen something fucking more? Have you seen something more offensive than this, or would be perceived to be offensive? Have you seen something worse than this? Because this is like fucking old Looney Tunes.
My mouth. Uncle Tom's Cab's got a new routine. Lights across the ice in the limousine while Simon Legree shakes his tambourine. Way down south in Dixie, swinging low, sweet chariot, swing low, sweet chariot.
Wasn't she 14 or 15? Maybe. When was she born? The movie's in 1938. You could do the math. Figure it out. I'm not doing the math for you. When was she born?
Listen here, you won't let me speak. Don't you know Swanee River is a dried up creek? Come on and carry me home. La-da.
This is a 5-minute. This is a 5-minute scene.
La-da, ho, 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 da, 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 da.
Bravo, bravo!
That's a good point, though. Should we cancel Wizard of Oz now? She was 16. There you go. She was born. Oh, she was 14 or 15. There you go.
Rico, that's the good stuff.
Yeah. Come here, young lady.
I hitchhiked from Memphis, sir. See, I plumb out my thumb.
You did, eh? What's your name?
Opal Pearl Washington. And I'm one of twins.
Oh.
Yeah, Emerald Ruby passed on, but my mammy didn't mind so much because we got 12 others. All twins.
Is that so?
My mammy's from Alabama and my pappy's from Louisiana.
They are they? Well, miss, you're going back to your mammy and your pappy and the 12 twins.
Oh!
Rico, what are you doing?
Can't you see it's Judy?
No!
Mr. Julius.
I'm sorry. Was she trying to pass off that she was really... I'm sorry, in this scene of this movie, was she trying to pass off that she was really a black woman? Like, she thought this was going to fool them? I don't know. That kind of makes it even worse, right? She thought that this was going to fool them? What? She thought this was going to fool them. My mammy from Alabama, my pappy from Louisiana. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit, dude. Now all I want to do is fight blackface at a... You know what? We'll do a little bit of that. Because now that... And this is a historical reference just to show how bad it is. Before anyone thinks it's being raised, let me just play some of these donations.
Whoa! Look at that.
Good morning, sweet fart. Thanks for gracing us with this show today.
You're welcome. Sinister Charlie?
Whoa! Look at that.
Because I have nothing better to do and it's Friday. Have a good weekend.
Okay.
Hey, Cosgrove, how come you never got married?
Because I like meat too much.
You could be married and still eat a lot of meat.
I didn't know that.
Fucking Freakazoid. Freakazoid was so good.
Whoa! Look
Thomas
at
and
that.
the Roof and Ricans.
For Lopez Royce. And Puerto Rico was on the moon first.
So what is this? It's a video. Let's see. Damn. Damn. God damn. That's also the nose on this one, but something that we call tira flecha, which means it's a crude way of saying there she definitely has some native in her. You can tell by the nose. There's some sort of native in her. I'm not going to say savage because that's what John Wayne would say. And that's highly offensive.
Whoa! Look at that.
So cool. The different races are hang out in the water. Love, love, love.
Cat and dolphins playing together? Aww. Aww.
Beth, look. Beth.
Yep. On your back. So all you have to do is come out and lay on your back behind the dolphin. Please take the fins off and only 6 feet. Who wants to go first?
Beth, look. Beth.
Yep. So all you have to do is come
Aww.
out and lay on your back behind the dolphin. Please take the fins off and only 6 feet. Any questions?
Aww.
You come behind the dolphins over here. Give her a little tap tap. There you go. Sherry, give her a kiss.
I can't do anymore. I gotta save my customer. It's hard.
That was cute. That was a cute video. I liked it. All right, what's next here in the donations?
Whoa! Look at that.
Front of the bus is officially declaring civil war on the back of the bus. No weapons allowed besides pool noodles and no hitting below the waist or above the neck.
Fair enough.
The front of the bus will rise. Viva LA Daz.
Viva la Daz, baby.
Oh, look at Dave.
Is it racist to tip a Mexican? If so, then here you go.
Hey,
Thanks
wait,
for the show
what?
today.
I mean, thank you, but still. Next.
Whoa, look at Dave.
Thank you, Katie. Next.
Whoa, look at Dave.
Be ready to switch to D Live when the feed cuts.
Yeah, it might. But I'm playing, again, I know it doesn't matter what I think, but I'm just playing videos that they have on YouTube of movies. Royalty free.
Whoa,
King of
look
Mars.
at Dave.
Time to cancel this while we're at it.
Cooper.
Oh, that's right.
Cooper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in the midst. Putting on the Ritz.
You're right. You guys, this was in this video, the Put It on the Ritz song. Remember this?
Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper.
Ahem.
Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in the midst. Putting on the Ritz.
There was blackface in this. That's hilarious. The video, I guess, had to be re-uploaded because it was taken down so many times. Yeah, it was just re-uploaded recently. Someone should make sure they keep downloading it so nobody loses it. All right, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, Judy Garland. We're watching some Judy Garland films today.
Oh, Ricky, I'm so glad to see you.
Hey, I thought your father sent you to Europe.
Oh, he did, but I changed his mind for him. Only he doesn't know it yet.
He doesn't? Then I'm going to phone him before you get me into more trouble.
Wait, Ricky, if you tell him I'm here, they'll just send me off again. I want to stay and be in your show.
Oh, no. If they find you here, they'll blame me.
No, but I fixed it all up so they won't.
You're going home and pronto.
Please don't make me. I can't go home. I just gotta stay. Please, I made good for you once, didn't I?
Rico, the bambino tocca sempre.
But the Italian thing might be more offensive than the blackface thing. Enrico, what are you thinking? Hey. There was Soul Man. Remember that? The white guy that dressed like a black guy? There was this.
What's the matter with
This
you
is
boys?
Cotton
Shoot
and
up
Chicks
that
Watts
man's
Blackface
hen
Comedy
house.
Show.
Shoot any chicken trying to follow me home.
Ooh, this is
Well,
pretty
why
bad.
don't you get a job and go to work? You almost had me a job this morning. Where? I went down to the post office and asked that man could he let me have one of them jobs as a letter toter. No, Cotton, you mean a mail carrier. And the man said for he could give me a situation, he'd have to put me through a simple self-examination. No, stupid. You mean a civil service examination. Well, the man carried me in a little old room and set me down and started asking me a gang of questions. Well, what'd he ask you? First thing the man asked me is, how far is it from the sun to the moon? He asked you how far it was from the sun to the moon? Yeah, that's what the man asked.
Bob Baz, accept your challenge. Come at us, dorks. No stickers, no peace. Uh-oh.
Well, what'd you tell him? I told him if he was going to give me that route, I didn't want the job. Well, tell me, how would you like to go to work for me? Yes, ma'am. How much you going to pay me, I hope? Well, let's see now. I'll pay you all your work. No, ma'am. I got to have some money.
Jesus Christ. It's... Woo! That is... I don't want to hear this. Says there's 700,000 views on YouTube. I'm just playing YouTube videos. Wow, there's a lot of these. Holy shit, dude, there is a lot of these.
Emmett Miller and Chester.
I'm hungry. I want something to eat. That's all you talk about is something to eat. Well, that's all I do is talk about it. I don't ever get nothing. When I left my good job on that ministry show, what did you tell me? What I done told you? You said, come on, go with me, boy. We gonna have fancy drinks. Horses' necks, pussycat's tails, gin frizzle. I ain't drink nothing but water. Drink
Whoa.
so much water, my stomach think I'm taking and washing. I'm hungry. Didn't I tell you I'd stick with you through thick and thin? Yeah, and the longer you stick, the thinner I get. I be so thin that
This is the weirdest episode of the Wayans Brothers I've ever seen.
after a while it'll take 9 pussycats to catch a rat in the bosom of my britches. I'm hungry. My stomach...
I'm hungry. Jesus Christ.
I know a man would give $1 million for that stomach. Well, he can have it for a dime. I ain't using it. My stomach hurt me, man. I know what's the matter with you. What? You got a tapeworm. Got what? A tapeworm. I had one, but he starved to death. I took it
Okay, that was a good joke, though. The joke's pretty good here.
out to a chicken dinner last night, didn't I? You insulted me, too, didn't you? Insulted you how? Oh, the lady brought the chicken in and laid it on the table, walked down to the head of the table and asked the man, said, where are you from? He said the north. Yeah. She gave him the neck of the chicken. I was looking at her. Went over to the other side of the table and asked that man where he's from. Yeah. He said the east. He got the east wing of the chicken. I saw the woman. Then she went on the other side and asked that man where he's from. Yeah. He said the west. And he got the west side of the chicken. I looking right at her. Then she walked up and asked you where you... And what did you tell that lady? I told her I was from the south and I didn't want no chicken. That's what I told her.
Because he was going to get the butt. I mean, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude. Remember this movie?
Harvard.
This is in the 80s.
Yeah!
This is the 80s.
Tuition and fees. $10,493.
Harvard Law School. This is a big day for all of us. That's why I've decided to let you pay your own way.
Estimated annual living expenses.
You ever applied for a loan before?
$7,500.
Mr. Watson, you don't pay your bills. Get out.
Total for 3 years of law school.
Wait a second, look at this. Full tuition for the most qualified applicant. Most qualified black applicant.
$53,000.
You know, the funny thing is, like, I never watched the old blackface stuff. Obviously, I was too young. But I do remember watching Soul Man a lot. Like, they would show replays of it on HBO. Like, this is when HBO just used to show movies. A lot. I've seen this movie more times than I could count. I even think early Comedy Central used to play it.
And $79.
And there it goes. Hold on. The content issues detected, folks. The video wasn't taken down, but there was content issues detected. So I now can't play this fucking... Why can't I... Why out of all trailers... Why out of all trailers can I not play the trailer for Soul Man? Weird, right? Nah, I probably shouldn't play anything from them because if the trailer's getting me hit... The first comment on the trailer is, though, here, this I got put up. First comment on the trailer is, he's a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude, which is a fucking great Tropic Thunder reference. It really is. That really blows because I really wanted you at least to see when he dresses like a... This is him as the black guy here. I could do this at least. This is him as a black guy. There it is. So the whole point is they were giving tuition. Harvard was giving tuition if you were a black student. So he put blackface on basically to become a black student, but it was like the worst blackface. Like it was really bad. Like that's his blackface. That's his blackface. But then, like, the moral of the story is that he falls in love with a black girl. That's basically the thing. Really sucks. Can't play the trailer. I can't play I can play all the blackface videos that I want. I believe this is fair use now. Uncle Tom's Cabin. This is Disney. This is how literally said mammy. You're right. This is what they take from us. I'll stop because who knows? I mean, I don't know. Was Disney, you going to claim it? Go ahead, Disney. Claim the video. Claim the video, Disney. Make money off of this. I dare you. I dare you to make money off of this, Disney. Go ahead. Claim it. Claim it. Man, there is a lot of blackface that used to go on. Like a whole lot. If there's Al Jolson, of course, that's another one. Anyway. We can move on from the blackface stuff. We got into it because of that Variety article. All right, let's see. What donations do we have?
Whoa! Look at that.
Royce, when are you guys releasing the viral video? By the way, what is a good balance between rioting tantrums and sending in occupying soldiers?
No, you're right. And listen, the video, because of the issues we have with the polls, it's going to have to be when Mike gets back. So we wanted to do it earlier, but we can't because of all the issues we have with the polls.
Whoa! Look at that.
It kind of Italian?
What is it?
Morning, dear. What's for breakfast?
Mama John's Pizza Bagels. 8 cheesy pizzas on a thin, flaky crust. Now pizza's for breakfast.
Pizza's not for breakfast! No! Stop!
And by the way, I got that's what got my last episode taken down. And I not the last episode, but a few episodes ago when I played from the Whitest Kids You Know, I got hit with a Paramount thing, so can't play their stuff on the show, which blows. You know, it sucks.
Whoa! Look at that.
White man robs banks, but wait.
White man, black.
Oh yeah, I've
White
seen this.
man, black bank robber, Same person? A Florida man has pleaded guilty to committing a string of robberies with the help of an elaborate disguise. At least 6 banks were robbed of a total of 15.
I mean, this is an old story, but I don't know if you guys have seen this.
And black bank robber. Same person? A Florida man has pleaded guilty to committing a string of robberies with the help of an elaborate disguise. At least 6 banks were robbed of a total of $15,000 in the Ohio area earlier this year.
Sure.
5 of the banks were robbed on a single day in April. Witnesses said the suspect was a black man, and surveillance video backed up the reports. Until police officers got a tip. Officers searched an Ohio hotel and found an exploded dye pack from one of the banks inside a vehicle. They arrested 30-year-old Conrad Zederek, a white man who clearly does not resemble the black man witnesses had seen. During the robberies, he wore a high-quality mask to cover his skin, using the hood of his sweatshirt to cover his hair. He had a whole new identity. Investigators say it was the best disguise they've ever seen. Zederek, who is not a U.S. citizen, faces up to 35 years in prison and deportation at the end of his prison term.
I mean, you gotta respect the effort. You gotta respect the effort. Gotta give him that. All right. See, I told you it's a light, relaxing show. I got some old commercials from the 80s. This is what they do for a show. I have an Entertainment Tonight from 1984. Should we do the commercials first or the Entertainment Tonight first? What do you guys say? Commercials first or Entertainment Tonight first? 'Cause I got both. All right, we'll do the commercials first. So we have a couple options here for commercials. 80s commercials or 90s commercials? '80s commercials or 90s commercials? What do you say? It's going to be 90s because that's what I would pick. All right, we'll do 90s. Let's start with 90s. Well, the 80s, we may get to the 80s one, but we'll see.
Department of Veterans Affairs National Salute to Hospitalized Veterans.
Well, that's offensive.
Hi,
Are you saying all veterans are in the hospital? I'm just going to look at everything through the fucking lens of variety. Look at that mullet. Look at that mullet.
Every day in more than 170 VA medical centers, volunteers like these are there, giving the greatest gift, their time, their friendship.
And hand jobs.
And you can be a VA volunteer. Now is a good time to call your local VA medical center to find out how you can help our veterans. Or better yet, stop by and visit a vet. Talk to other volunteers.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
They'll show you how valuable your greatest gift really is.
The greatest gift of all
AIDS?
is yourself.
Hello, I'm Pam Dauber.
Hi, Pam Dauber. I'm Royce Lopez, and you're under arrest. I thought we were doing improv. I thought it was an and then, but I guess I was wrong.
I'd like to tell you about a disease that threatens the sight of more than 500,000 children every year.
Blackface.
The disease is called nutritional blindness, and it's caused by a lack of vitamin A in their diet.
Nutritional blindness? Was that a real thing?
Miraculously, all that's needed to help prevent this devastating disease
Yeah, Scott. Eye AIDS? Is it eye AIDS? I don't know. It might be eye AIDS.
is the single megadose of vitamin A. In 1972, Helen Keller International began distributing vitamin A capsules.
But hell, I don't want... Listen, no offense to Helen Keller here, but I don't think she should be the poster child for good vision.
The goal today is to bring it to millions of sight-threatened children each year. But HKI needs your help. It costs about $1 to deliver a vitamin A.
Ian Miles Chong?
Capsule. Just $30 will help save the sight of as many as 30 children. All it takes is one phone call. Please, call HKI right now. You can help stop a child from going totally, irreversibly blind. You can take part in the miracle of HKI. Please, call now.
I wonder if there's any blind people. You know, I've never thought about this, and I've never asked. I wonder if there's any blind people that listen to my show. Or like ROTC. Do we have any blind listeners? I know, not viewers. Do you have any blind listeners? I'm really curious. Tiny Toons? Fuck yeah, we're gonna watch Tiny Toons?
Kenny says, son, you need to keep both feet on the ground.
My mom always tells me girls should dress.
All right, but don't write in Braille. That has fucking you guys are assholes. Legally blind. You go no. I'm not talking about legally blind, because whenever since somebody blind, they go, I'm legally blind. No, I'm talking about total blackout blind. I'm colorblind too, Frozen, so I'm with you, my brother.
Like girls.
And then he hits me with, you need to be more level-headed.
This is racist. This might be worse than blackface.
So I said, oh, yeah?
Evil Eric, I'm legally blonde. Stop. You're being funny.
One of life's great kicks, tweaks. Oh, yeah.
E-O-O.
She's beautiful.
Is she?
She dances on her toes. Wow. She's a pretty ballerina.
Notice something about this commercial and everybody in it, including the doll.
She dances on her toes. So beautiful and graceful. As up and down she goes. Let's practice on your rally bar.
You can dress her up, even style her hair.
My pretty ballerina loves dancing just for me.
My pretty ballerina comes with all you see here. Other costumes sold separately. Batteries not included from Tyco.
Why would it need batteries?
Let's check out what's on the box.
Time for Wacky Wild's Kool-Aid Style. The wacky
That was my favorite show.
thing in a box.
Early CGI's. Okay, this is fucking creepy. This is like that fucking Land of Confusion video.
Today's sport, boxing.
That fucking always that realistic looking puppets is fucking terrible.
Wacky Wild.
Kool-Aid style.
Wacky Wild.
Kool-Aid style.
And now to get serious.
Seriously wacky.
What? That uptight newsman turned into a radical fucking teen, bruh.
It came from inside the box.
I think I remember this commercial.
Kool-Aid style. Kool-Aid Coolest Juice Drink. The box that's totally wacky.
Don't shiver, newborn baby shivers. My love will keep you warm.
Newborn baby shivers. When she's undressed, she shivers like a real newborn.
Was that something we needed? Why would we need this? Why would you need it to shiver? Was that what you would? I don't mean women. You tell me. This is a girl's toy. But why is that something you wanted? You needed to be realistic? Can somebody explain this to me? She shivers like a real neglected baby. Mimi Ramon, it's very funny. She shivers like a real neglected baby. Little. Oh
this is going to be mean. A little baby Michael J. Fox. Who wants a baby Michael J. Fox? That's fucked up.
When you hug her, she stops. Newborn baby shivers.
When you shake her, she stops.
Oopsie Daisy is learning to crawl. She's such a pretty baby. She crawls to me as nice as can.
Look, the Michael J. Fox thing hurt me. I like Michael J. Fox, okay?
Oopsie Daisy. When Oopsie Daisy falls, she cries and gets right back up again. Whoops! Oopsie Daisy. New from Tyco.
Batteries. How many batteries did we go through as kids? Like, all of these things required bad. The Shiver Baby did too, I'm sure. Dr. Mario? Hell yeah!
But it ain't what you think. You get to zap these viruses, and with 2 players, you can actually trash the other guy. Remember, kids, try this at home. Hey, you can get it for Game Boy, too.
I love Dr. Mario. I really love Dr. Mario.
I was shooting
Not as much as Tetris.
baskets when I felt a wild hunger. I had to eat fast. Big Mix, the chicken wolf moose pig of the Yakima Valley. He gave me this.
Kellogg's. What is that? Leafskin Talks says, hey, big, large man, since no ROTC first, what will you be doing on your break? Also, any YouTube or D-Live shows you'd recommend that are like ROTC around the same time? Sure, you know some fresh. I mean, off the top of my head, not really. That are like ROTC. I don't know what the fuck's like ROTC. I'm sure people in the chat could help you out, though. So what's this cereal?
The Yakima Valley. He gave me this.
Kellogg's Big Mix with a sweet cinnamon and brown sugar taste. Part of his complete breakfast.
Then he showed me how to stuff a basketball.
But is Big Mix like all the cereals mixed into one? Is that what this is?
Brown sugar taste. Part of his complete breakfast.
Then he showed me how to stuff a basketball.
When your hunger runs wild, answer the call of Big Mix.
With Big Mix warning tape, you can create a howling zone anywhere. A free pair of warning tapes in specially marked boxes of Kellogg's Big Mix.
My Little Pony girls just love new My Little Puppy.
Well, My Little Pony, now My Little Kitties?
My Little Kitty and My Little Bunny family. I keep the mommies with their babies close to me and to my heart. You're so absolutely beautiful.
These are choking hazards. Clearly, these kids put this in their mouth and then they die.
I loved you from the start. You're the pretty little families that I've been dreaming of. You're the ones I love. Each family comes with a beautiful mommy and 2 little babies to love. You're the ones I love. New My Little Puppy, My Little Kitty, and My Little Bunny families, each sold separately.
Hey, John, would you consider traveling to another planet if it was possible?
If I could go on a bus, I don't like flying on airplanes.
Depends on what time the bus leaves, Chuck.
I was kidding. I guess that was the joke.
Ground lever. But you still want to tell everyone about the benefits of space technology.
Sure, because they're so down to earth.
Yeah, but again, for those who don't know, John Madden never flew. He was completely afraid to fly. He drove everywhere.
Like the search and rescue satellites now in orbit around the planet.
These high-flying listening posts can pick up signals from the emergency rescue beacons carried on airplanes and ships.
Guys, John Madden's lying. The Earth is flat.
A boat capsizes or a plane goes down, the satellite locks onto its distress signal.
And relays its position to local search and rescue teams who go into action using the satellite to guide them to within a few miles of the site, even in the most remote.
Royce is exactly as funny as John Madden. I'll take it. Thank you. But I'm funnier than Frank Caliendo doing John Madden, at least, right? Don't insult me like that.
Areas.
This worldwide emergency network has already saved over 800 lives.
What's going on up there
is helping all of us down here.
Space technology.
This is what's in it for you.
Tough actin' Tinactin. How long is this freeze frame for? It's going on too long. Am I alive?
Here he comes.
Hey, Regis Philbin.
Whoops. Ooh, I beg your pardon. Ralph Edwards?
Yeah, that's right, McGruff. It's the 10th anniversary
Oh, it's not Regis Philbin. It just looked like him.
of all of us working together to prevent crime. McGruff, this is your life.
What a thrill.
Years ago, you began teaching people to get involved with each other and the police. Remember this?
You helped us start a neighborhood watch. Our antennas went up and crime went down.
Hey.
Scruff McGruff needs to be canceled because he makes police look good. Okay, and we cannot make police look good. This is insensitive. These black people that started a community watch program with the police are also racist for helping the police.
Hey, Phil.
How you doing, McGruff?
Later, you helped kids stay drug-free.
Why don't we get wasted?
Why don't you get real?
I've got a better idea. Why don't you get lost?
Whoa! Did you see the sassafras coming from that girl? Sassy.
Hi, McGruff.
Hey, McGruff.
You guys may be proud.
Come on, everybody.
It's been a great 10 years, but there's more to do. Clean up
Look at those evil cops. Why aren't we canceling them?
neighborhoods, make drugs disappear. How do you start? Right for my free booklet.
Now, everybody.
Boy, how times have changed, huh?
Say, take a bite out of crime. Crime Dog McGruff, this is your life.
Couldn't do it without you.
I'm Charles Carroll. Join us for unique glimpses into life.
There was nothing more boring than CBS Sunday Morning. It was just is it still on? I don't even know. But it was just these morning. I like documentary stuff. It was like documentary on the most boring things, like this man owns an apricot farm. But what's different about him? Find out on CBS News Sunday Morning.
Sports, music, art, the breaking news,
Listen to the
and
music.
much more this Sunday morning.
I'm Tammy Hitchcock. You'd never know that I have multiple sclerosis.
Well, now I do. I feel like you tell everybody. So that's how I would know.
MS distorts my vision, balance, and depth perception. I depend on special corrective equipment to work and pursue my career. MS short-circuits the central nervous system. There is no known cause or cure. It can cripple, paralyze, or even blind. MS strikes 200 young adults each week, just as they're starting to live. I'm fighting to live my life until a cure is found. Right now, I'm flying high. I'm lucky. I can still jump. Thousands with MS can't even walk. Others are bedridden for life.
There are more than 250,000 Americans who suffer from multiple sclerosis. There are many ways you can help short-circuit MS. Please call.
Parachuting? Have they cured MS yet? Because I don't think they have.
1988 Olympics. Right now, training is under
All right, showing the Olympics commercial after the MS thing is pretty fucked up. It's like, look at all the things you can't do.
way for the 1992 games, and the U.S. Olympic training centers are playing a key role. In a world that has become increasingly competitive,
When was it? Where were the 92 games at? Where were the 1992 Olympics at?
American technology is helping our athletes. Sports medicine offers new products designed specifically for athletic endeavor. Sports science gives us monitoring devices.
It was the Atlanta Olympics, right? Or Barcelona. 96 Olympics were Atlanta, correct?
That identify small corrections that can lead to better performance. The Flume, a high-tech marvel that allows swimmers such as Matt Biondi to discover new boundaries. There is a financial cost to all this, and the need is now.
What we do now will determine what we do in 1992. You can help American technology help American athletes. Call 1-800-733-1992 to be a part of the team. And for your contributions, receive an official U.S.
Wait a second. They were asking people to donate to help Olympic athletes? I don't remember this. Did they really do that? They would have people donate to help Olympic athletes?
U.S. Olympic thank you.
That was before they got paid? That's weird. No, I know the Olympics don't pay their athletes, but they do get room, board, and food when they're out there. I guarantee you that I'm not even going to bother calling, because I guarantee you that number's not that anymore. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Yeah, it's not that anymore. It's like it's something else. It's not that anymore.
I have a special cupcake. She turns into a
I remember this commercial.
friend with all my beautiful cupcakes. The surprises never end.
Introducing Cupcakes, special fancy cupcakes that you turn into beautiful little dolls.
Pull the wrapper down, it becomes a gown. Frosting for a hat. What do you think of that?
And now when you buy a cupcake doll, you can send for your cupcake party kit. You'll get games, stickers, and more, even a cupcakes record. See details on cupcake package.
Hang on. What am I? You're a shake. Yeah, how do you go? Yeah, let's see what you can
Quarter pound.
Whereas the Olympics, a bunch of sports are no commercial viability. Most of the rest of the 4 years, now brands get involved, and we got trans athletes. Well, brands have been involved even in '92. McDonald's used to always sponsor the fucking Olympics, and Coca-Cola, right?
Max, you go.
Get it?
No.
Big Macs.
Oh!
I get it. It wasn't funny, Max, but I got it.
That was terrible. Oh, can you do
Thank you. I'm with him.
better? Watch.
I don't get it.
Small? What are you? Hungry.
Food folks are fun.
I like that kid. He messes with the rules.
Rub-a-dub-doggy's the kid's best friend. Rub-a-dub-doggy, loves to take a bath with you. Shakes those big ears, now bath time's more fun. 'Cause two in a bathtub is more fun than one.
Rub-a-dub-doggy, because there's nothing quite as fun as a little doggy in your tub.
Rub-a-dub-doggy, we love you.
Rub-a-dub-doggy comes with a sponge bone, each sold separately.
It's a really uncomfortable commercial. Very uncomfortable.
New from the Ideal Nursery.
The fuck?
Grade school students in the WCAX TV viewing area of Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, and Quebec are invited to participate in the 1991 Creative Writing Contest. If you're interested, first contact your school's English department. Have them write Creative Writing, WCAX TV, Post Office.
I'm not going to contact my English department, because my English department was run by a guy who barely spoke English, so.
Box 608, Burlington, Vermont. We'll send you a complete set of rules and guidelines. Write to Creative Writing, Post Office Box 608, Burlington, Vermont, 05402.
Watch me trick Fred. I'm a rapping detective on an inside case. There's a dude who wants your pebbles because he loves the fruity taste. He loves the fruity taste? Want to protect him? I'm your man. Stake out that corner while I stick to my plan. Grape, orange, berry, lemon, and lime. Bonnie's got Fred's pebbles. One more time.
Bonnie's got...
It's funny that the Flintstones went from selling Winston cigarettes to selling their own goddamn cereal.
My Pebbles? Barney!
Uh-oh, case closed.
Post Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Tell me, how does a man dressed like a bat get all the attention?
With my incredible wall scaler, Joker won't be laughing for long.
I had a bunch of these Batman toys. I remember having a bunch of these Batman toys.
How special!
And don't forget my crime attack batarang. Fire!
You get what you fucking deserve. Is it the Joaquin Phoenix Joker or the Heath Ledger Joker?
That's swell.
Now let's really stop your smile. Iron Witch into action. You're finished, Joker.
I just wanted a little attention.
The Dark Knight collection, each sold separately. Batman, the legend lives on.
Nice.
I should drink milk, because it'll help
I remember this commercial.
me grow up big and strong. Milk's got stuff that's good for my bones and stuff that's good for my muscles. And I guess that's okay, but I'm more interested in having fun. That's what makes milk so neat. You can drink a lot of it, and it tastes cool, so it can be a real pick.
I mean, don't drink too much milk. You're going to get diarrhea, dude.
Yeah. Milk, it does the body good.
There's some great 90s commercials, folks. We'll save the 80s ones for another day because we do have another entertainment tonight that I really wanted to get to. And I'm running out of these, by the way. There's only so many of these on YouTube. This one goes way back, okay? Oh, let me play the donations first before I get into it.
Whoa! Look at that.
Petty Green wants you to get it right, Rose.
Okay.
Kids get the best of Kids get WDCA Channel 20 in Washington, D.C.
Think twice before you answer.
What is this?
Think
The best of it with WDCA Channel 20 in Washington, D.C.
Think twice.
Oh, no.
Before you answer.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Think twice.
Oh,
twice.
no.
Before you say yes.
Oh, no.
Think twice before you answer. Think twice before you say yes. You know, I know y'all saying this and that. Look at this fool.
This isn't another blackface segment, okay?
Got this watermelon here. The reason why I said think twice is because that's give me a little air. That'll give me a little air, y'all. The reason why I say think twice is because I just can't understand how we as black people
Oh, boy.
start eating all.
Listen to how he's talking.
I just can't understand how we as black people start eating all watermelon in the closet. Lord have mercy. This is called the heart. You know, it makes me feel so bad sometimes when I see my black brothers and sisters, and they'll see me eating a piece of watermelon like this here. And they'll go to frown their faces off me. That's despicable. But it's good. And you know the thing that makes me mad? When I go to their parties, they will take a big, pretty watermelon like this and cut all kinds of gadgets. And then cut the inside. You see this good piece of watermelon here? Cut all the gut out that good watermelon and mix it up and mess it up with something else, man. And sometimes they got a notion of putting liquor in it. And then after they cut them little crevices in it, then put it back inside of that hub. Man, that's a waste of watermelon when all you got to do with it is pick it up like this here. Look here, just pick it up like this here.
He really likes his watermelon.
I don't mess this up. I walk my eyes up. Lay back. That's the way you eat a watermelon. I don't care if you was a PhD, if you was a whatever. You can't tell me cutting all that out, putting it back in there. Hello.
How is this not canceled yet? It can't be because it's a black guy telling you to eat watermelon.
It's better than yeah. Now I know you're sitting home. That's an ignorant nigga.
Whoa! Hey!
I know you're sitting home. That's an ignorant nigga. But this is a sweet watermelon. I ain't gonna waste no time cutting no watermelon up and mix it up with no fruit cocktail. All I'm saying to you, be yourself, because I went to a party the other night with some white folks. They didn't have it in that thing there. They had slices. Walk around, Peter Green, you want a slice? I said, yeah, give me a slice. And one lady said, I didn't think you blacks eat watermelon like that no more. I said, look, lady, don't try to get out on me, you understand? You just want to eat the good part, want me to cut it all up and do it. And then, you know, I was mad with niggas for putting salt on the watermelon to two old Bama's. I was talking to two cold-blooded country Bama's. And I said, why y'all put salt in the watermelon? Niggas were a man in my home say, you know I'm down that bottom in Virginia. So let me tell you about salt, Peter. Say, you Washington niggas puts too much salt on. Say, I watch you, y'all, them niggas dump salt on. Say, you put a twang of salt on a sweet melon, and it brings out like accent. I said, what you say? He said, man, I love watch you Washington people. Y'all dump salt on it like you got
I love this guy. He's amazing and hilarious.
chicken. He said, but you twang it. I never knew that. But I'm just want to sit here this evening and let y'all know there's two things you don't do. Don't cut the insides out no watermelon and mix it with nothing else. And don't put no two sticks around a cone of rochnier. You know, y'all niggas put two sticks. Don't do that. You get one of them big rochniers, saturated with some butter, and hit that.
I love this guy.
Be yourself. And always
Petey
remember
Green.
that I got it off the vine. It's sweet like honey, and I'll plug it all the time. Sit back, y'all. I know you see this thing is good and crazy. Hold it for I tell y'all just...
American television host.
Just the color in the television.
He died in 1984.
Give yourself a slice of watermelon and get ready to groove. With
Liver
Petey Green.
cancer. Liver cancer. I love Petey Green, man. And and by the way, you guys could laugh, right? You guys could be like, "Oh, but what did he inspire anything?" Yeah, he did. He did inspire something. I'm going to show you what he inspired. This came out a few years ago. This was in 2009. He inspired this.
Howdy there, Shuck. Top of the morning to you, Jive. Boy, you know this show is a good ditty right here. Massa gonna love us. Mm-hmm. You know I was hungry. What should we eat? Some of that good old watermelon. Oh, yeah. Eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon. Surely is good. Eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon. Surely is good. W? Yeah. A. Uh-huh. T. Okay. E-R. What's next? Melon. Eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon. Surely is good. Eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon, eat that watermelon. Surely is good.
And one of these people is Nick Cannon, by the way. Just so you know, one of these people wearing blackface is Nick Cannon.
Hey there, Shuck. Yeah, Jive. I think it's time to break it on down. This watermelon ain't gonna eat itself.
Oh, their name is Shuck and Jive.
Ham bone, where you at? Ham bone, where you at? Massa is coming. Massa is coming. Massa is coming. Hide the watermelon. Hide it quick.
So, that was from like a Nas album or something. Nas did that, if I remember correctly. So the Petey Green does live on. He does.
Whoa! Look at that.
Rip Bilbo Baggins.
What? I knew he was sick. Next.
Whoa! Look at that.
They have kind of cured MS with stem cells. Each treatment AVG cost is $30K.
Jesus.
It usually takes 3 to 4 treatments for reversal of symptoms, because quality of stem cells varies and stopping immune attacks with stem cell reset varies. It is not a cure per se.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, thank you for the real answer. MS is fucking terrible, man. You hate to eat that watermelon song? Why? Why don't you like it? I don't understand. It's good. You know what you're getting out of it. You're getting watermelon. The song's going to be in your head the rest of the day, by the way. It is. It's just going to be in your head. Hey, Earl, you got any stem cells back there? I'm fucking starving. Sure is good. Eat that watermelon. Eat that watermelon. Eat that watermelon. The Library of Congress should deem that song culturally and socially significant. I agree. Why was the last episode cut out mid-metalhead riff? Oh, so they put it back up? I don't fucking know. Wish I knew why they cut it out. So they fucking cut it out. And they send to Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah. Does Jesse Lee Peterson play the Petey Green thing? I feel that would be right up his alley. All right. You know, I realized that I know I said the Entertainment Tonight, and we'll see if we get to, but I also forgot that I have a couple Thomas videos that I didn't play. And how can you go a day without Thomas? A day without Thomas is a day wasted, man.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is it will be the first day of summer tomorrow, but I found out when I was in 6th grade in Mountain View Creighton Middle School, I was failing a lot, falling behind on my schoolwork. And my mom keeps telling me, you better bring your grades up. But I didn't. So I had to repeat the 6th grade over again.
Hey, man, happens to the best of us sometimes, Thomas. It's not a big deal.
I did. And it feels back in 2001, in high school, if you get expelled from high school, it's like being grounded if you get expelled from high school. And it means no video games, no going out to movies, no going out to dinner, no skateboarding, no more bike riding. Yeah, that's all that stuff.
Ah, it sucks, Thomas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because that's what happens. If that would happen, yes, then my mom would have blocked my music channels in Mountain View.
Oh, Thomas loves his music.
That's right. Maybe it's like this. If you want to enjoy your music and your video games, you better get your grades up. Keep your grades up. You better be
sweating
at school if you want to enjoy your music and your video
Very
games.
sweaty.
It was like that, yes. Whew. And I worked today. And oh yeah. I'm hoping July 12th or mid-July.
I mean, he looks like he's dripping sweat.
Movie theaters start to reopen, and that's what I want to see. So I guess we're going, so I gotta go. So
No, he's not. He's going to say, oh, yeah, one more thing. I can already tell by the length of the video.
Bye. Oh, before I stop the video, yes. My old dad did, which was horrible. He did choose Crittenden Middle School over Graham. Graham Middle School, when I used to...
How dare he? I don't know the difference, Thomas. I'm just trying to be on your side here, bud.
...live in my view, it was close by the house. But no, he chose Crittenden. It was far. Yeah. But in school, in general, you cannot choose your teacher. Nope. So I guess we're going, so I gotta go. So, bye. Bye.
All right, there it goes. How you gotta eat that watermelon? Eat that watermelon. Sure is good.
Hi, it's me, Thomas, and today is Paul McCartney's birthday. He is 74 years old, 1942 birth. And it's also the anniversary of Toy Story 3 that came out today. And do you think Lotso's a nice bear? Comment down below. If you saw the movie Toy Story 3 before, Lotso is a nice bear. It's like that pink bear.
Wasn't Lotso bad in the movie? I don't know. If I remember, I watched it, I think. Wasn't Lotso bad? Is he messing with you? Is he messing with us?
Strawberries. And, oh yeah. It's gonna be the warmest day today. It is. And, oh yeah. The 20th of June is the first day of summer. The season will be summer.
Are you ready for the
then
summer?
Father's Day. I'm looking forward to Father's Day, so sit inside a table at Dickie's Barbecue and eat. I hope that happens in San Jose. So, I guess I'm going, so I gotta go. So, bye. Bye.
So that's right. Yeah, The Last of Us 2 came out today. Have you guys seen the fucking completely super gay sex scene? You guys have seen it, right? I know, man. I'm trying to find it. I should be able to play this. I don't see why not. The game's out. It's not really copyrighted. So for those of you that want to enjoy... Hey, what happened? Where'd it go? There it is. For those of you who want to enjoy one of these... Is this it? No, this isn't it. Yes, it is. For those of you who want to enjoy a really good scene in the new, and this is in the new Last of Us 2 game, you should check this out. I think you guys are gonna like it. Now Abby's trans or something? I don't know.
Okay, everyone take the rest of the day off. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, you guys excited? You guys excited for Last of Us 2? It's not Abby, that's Greta. I don't know. One of them's trans, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's in the game. That scene is in the game. Trust me. I've seen it like going all over fucking Twitter. I don't know if it's being taken down, but I know I've definitely seen it going all over Twitter. Trying to see if I can find another one of it. That's the best one I could find that wasn't pop, probably because they added the cartoon stuff at the end of it. If somebody finds it, send it to me. I would love to see it. Well, okay, I should rephrase that. I don't want to love to see it. Abby is a male trans, so two guys are doing it. Okay, thank you. And, you know, you could always tell that the game isn't going to be that the game isn't that good because all the reviews have been 10 out of 10, 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 which is fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. When they do that, that's the review company's virtue signaling. Maybe it's a good game. I don't know. I played the first one, and I'll be honest with you, this isn't a popular opinion. I really didn't like the first Last of Us. It was all right. I didn't get into it. Not for anything, but I'm not really into games that are more movies than games. You know? It's not my thing. But the world's being run by zombies and buff trans girl is what you're going to give me? I played The Last of Us and everybody talks about how good it is and this, that, and I tried it. I mean, I played it and I was like, all right, whatever. It's a movie. I mean, there's some gaming in it, but it's mostly a movie and I don't know. I don't get why everybody liked it. I'm sure people are going to love the second one. All the reviews are amazing, but I think everyone was afraid to give it bad reviews because of the trans stuff. I don't know. That's just me, though. Well, what else can you fucking do? Abby has bigger arms and dick than the dude who fucked her. Yeah, you're right. You got me a link? Let me see. So, here it is. There's gonna be a problem with me playing it. Hold on, let me watch this to make sure. How does it work when it's guy boobs? I don't know the rules. I don't want to play something and get popped, okay? But I'm watching the video here, and there's definitely trans boobs. How does it work? No, there is breast. The trans person has breast. I don't understand the rules. All right, you know what? Oh, God. Cross your fingers, folks. Oh, they're pecs. They're pecs. They're fine. That's in the game. You're right. $60 plus tax, folks. That's in the fucking game. Who's ready for The Last of Us 2? Raise your hands, folks. But go ahead. Make a fucking game. Try to make a game now, the God of War again, with him banging two broads. Which fucking hot. But make a game, do it, see what they fucking tell you.
Whoa! Look at that.
Hey, really, Ellie acted selfishly for not having a baby to save the world. So what up?
I've seen this video, but it's worth playing. It's short. And then we go mosey on out of here. It's just childish. It's just a childish video. All right. All right, guys. That should do it. That should do it to it, folks. Let's see here. What do we what do we want to play as the outro? I got to open up the chest for D Live because it is Friday. You guys got a good chunk of change in there back of the bus. You spend it wisely. Don't spend it all in one place. They're going to use it on drugs. They're going to use it on drugs. You know it, and I know it. Guys, thank you. It was a fun day. We have no ROTC today, or no ROTC till Tuesday. I should be back Monday with a day wave. We'll see. See how I'm feeling, but we'll see. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the donations. JJ Stoner should be up next here on DLive, dlive.tv/JJ Stoner. Check out Boogie. He's going to be live 6 p.m., I believe. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a fantastic, wonderful, good weekend, and amazing day wave. Bye.
Still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. Oh, I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still never gonna I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.